My name is Allynn Lodge, and I've been teaching at Thayer Middle School for 9 years, and I teach foreign language, so sometimes that's meant I've taught Latin in the 6th grade, I've taught 8th grade Spanish, 7th grade Spanish. I've gotten to experience all of the grades while I've been here, and I've coached as well. First started teaching here as a brand new teacher. It was the first place where I ever stepped foot in a classroom, and now I've been here almost 10 years. I was recently selected by NAIS, the National Association of Independent Schools, as a Teacher of the Future, and what that means is that I am one of 35 teachers nationally each year who is committed to innovation in the classroom. So technology plays into that, using some of the different web-based applications and one-to-one devices in the classroom, but it can also just be in terms of methodology, maybe revisiting the way that students are assessed, so moving away from the traditional multiple choice exam type tests into something a little bit more dynamic, a little bit more real world that would test students' skills. One of the best experiences that came out of my participation in the Teacher of the Future program was the creation of an alternative final exam. My students created web pages in teams, and they built the web pages in Spanish, and they were experimenting with looking at other websites in the target language. And then together they built pages about contacts, biography, family, all working with the material that we had covered in the 7th grade Spanish curriculum. I've had the opportunity to travel with different Thayer students to different countries. Guatemala, Dominican Republic, and Costa Rica is where we've traveled so far. It's always been important to me as the organizer of these trips that the trips have a service component. We've done everything from working in a recycling center where we've sorted different plastics and found out in this particular town they aren't able to sort the plastics with the number 7, for example. We have worked with sea turtles. We've dug hatcheries to protect sea turtle eggs, which was nice when we did that particular trip because it tied in with our 6th grade marine curriculum. And most recently, we were at a school in Guatemala where we were building beams, and the beams were going to be used for the roof of a new classroom. Older students were playing with the younger elementary kids, and that was just a really cool thing to watch and witness. That's the goal. We're always pushing ourselves, whether we're in middle school or we're adults.